Solid metal in good shape, no use. No, what about? No. We'll figure out how to get in there. There's something glowing. That's electricity. Shasha. Okay, we won't step forth into there. Puzzle's been smooth hemispherical depression at the top. That's crazy.
Is this your time witnessing Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
Yeah, right, man. This is not what I signed up for. Oh, God.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
That is horrible. This one that had all the levers.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
What you gonna do? You're only in my head. You gonna send one of your bad guys after me? Is that what you're gonna do? Go on. Do your worst.
Good to see you.
Oh, come on, man.
Doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Yeah, it was easy, man. We'll go this way first. Who's dead? The transept. Again, this is like a Dark Souls battleground. The fuck was that?
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Oh, buddy. We have some stairs. And those stairs lead to light. We'll try the stairs first before we try any of these rooms. What is that? What the fuck? Oh boy, string. You know what? Just to be safe. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said on torture. I'd figured out the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans have all a similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror, and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creatures can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has not been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but should also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps are taken, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of the presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear. more and more on torture. It is you, my love, I miss the most, or it is perhaps myself. I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on the dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Well, you gonna die, huh, fool? Oh, you gonna die. Alright, so now we have to find these pieces of the orb. Torture room. Are we freaking out? I think we're freaking out. We'll get out of there. Oh yeah, we can't stay in there too long. It can't be this easy. Something stupid's gonna happen. The fuck is that noise? Alright, that's where we came in. Alright, there's only 3 doors. 3 torture rooms, it seems. Where's my oil at? Okay. Nope, you stop with that. Show me what it is. Oh my. Okay. Oh god. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had dislodged itself from the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Okay. Flashback, okay.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
I swear, those flashbacks, that's gonna be the moment that a monster will come up right behind me. Huh. The cradle.
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
Oh wow. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. It meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. It seemed like the only logical place for it. It won't stay together. Appropriate workspace is needed before the tar can be applied. Okay. Let's find that appropriate workspace. Very interesting what's going on. I didn't go in here. Oh, you're down there. You caused me no harm. Let's see what this does. Oh. Wouldn't it be hilarious if the monster was attached to it? Stupid monster. still creeps me out.
How are things coming?
Yep, bro. Yep, go to the choir and find the rest. Working on it, dude. He's so impatient. A letter. Agrippa channels Where taunts me from the other side. I trust him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion and a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Where claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, and then Where claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, and that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him in my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most helpless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weir told me to feed him a tonic made from paralyzer, vitae, and Templar. The poisonous fungus should work as a paralyzer if it could be found. Internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground of this sort. I should be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. Vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need a large amount to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampers, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's the property of secretion. The water-dwelling Krennic? I have to address Where with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, I properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Okay. So now we just have to find all this stuff. How did I know? How did I know? He'd court to order the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away. While I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. So he's immortal.